Hey, it's Barb from Making at Home. Today we are going to go over the differences between CSAs and organic produce deliveries. So I am super excited because I just got my box of good from Classic. Classic is a local organic farm that delivers produce to our area and to a little farther south of us. There are tons of different types of farms that do this all across the country. Classic is just local to me, but I'm sure if you did a search you could also find something local to you. I've got my coffee and I've got my box of good, and we're gonna get into it and see what you can get for a super reasonable price. Alright, so let's get into our box of good. Classic has a lot of different options which most produce delivery services have. They have a curated box. They have a couple curated boxes for different size families at different price points, but you can also just shop like you normally would and pick and choose which produce you want in your box. This box, I believe I paid about $26 for, and it's all organic produce. A lot of it is from their farm. And it's such an amazing little company that they even send a handwritten note, because we haven't ordered in a while, and they sent us a note, it's very pretty, that basically says, "Thank you for letting us be your supplier of healthy, organically grown fruits and vegetables. Given today's hectic pace, finding time to shop, cook, and eat can be challenging. Getting a box of good food delivered to your home can make this challenge a whole lot easier. We are excited to partner with you on your good food journey. Welcome back. We missed you." And then it's signed. So that's just really awesome that they do this little personal touch, and that's why I love Classic. So let's get into this box. Now they have different delivery days depending on where we live, and ours happens to be today. And then they give you this lovely little sheet that has all of the different information on it about what you got, and it even has a nice recipe on the back. So they give you ideas on what to do with your fruits and veggies, which I love. And then inside is all of our produce. And basically what you can do is when you start receiving these boxes every week is you put the box back out on your porch, the delivery driver picks it up and drops off your new box. So it's really cool because you can just kind of recycle, and they reuse these boxes because they use this nice little bag. We've got our salad mix. I got a salad bag that comes with just a couple of veggies and lettuce to make salad. So it has carrots, lettuce, and a cucumber. And then I got some bananas, and we have kiwis because I love kiwis for a snack. Got some garlic and some really cute little peaches because they're not quite in season yet, so just dump those out because Aaron's probably going to end up eating them right away. They're just cute little tiny peaches. Usually when stuff is in season you start to see like more variety. There's more local things. A lot of this does get shipped from other places, but it's grown organically. It's usually, they try to get it, I believe, as close to possible to your location. So I also got some Pink Lady apples, which were at a super, super good price. Usually I pay like way too much for these, but they were super cheap, and they're my favorite. And then I got, I think it was like 1.5 pounds of Yukon Gold potatoes because I like, Yukons are my favorite. So I got all of this stuff for just over 25 bucks, and I know that may seem a little pricey, but it's actually really, really reasonable for organic produce, because as we all know, organic produce can run a little higher than your regular produce. And I don't have a problem paying a little extra because I know that it's helping farmers out. The differences between a CSA and an organic produce delivery from a local farm is that with CSAs, most of the time you have to purchase a CSA share at the beginning of the season, and it's usually quite a bit of money. I think on average it's about $200, $300, but I could be wrong. Or you also could, I believe some of them do where you can volunteer time and help out with that, and that kind of offsets the cost. And you're kind of stuck in the sense that you basically get whatever they give you, and a lot of people don't mind that, but you get whatever's seasonal to your area, and and that's fine. But there are times when I want certain produce and I want it to be organic, that I know it can come from other areas. With a local organic farm delivery service, you can usually pick from the curated boxes that they have, or you can pick and choose which different pieces of produce. A lot of times they also have other organic products like honey or dairy products. Ours even has shares of beef and pork. So it's a really good opportunity to make the switch over to organic and know you're helping out a local farm. Even with using the bigger delivery services, Full Circle is a larger company that works with local farmers to service a broader area. They provide their boxes to the Pacific Northwest, so they service Oregon, Idaho, Washington, and Alaska. This is a really great company. They offer options kind of like my local Classic does. They offer curated boxes, but you can also switch out different produce and add your own. That's why we chose to be an affiliate of Full Circle, is because a lot of our friends that live down south have recommended them and said that they have amazing produce and they help local farmers, which we're all about. And it's great organic produce for a low price. We chose Classic because it's an option similar to Full Circle that's local to us. And I love, like we said, we love helping out our local organic farmers. Plus, when you're looking for organic food, if possible, you want to try and get it traveling as little as possible, so you're getting really fresh produce that's still got all of its vital nutrients in it after it's been harvested. Why would you choose a produce delivery service over going to, say, the co-op or your local farmer's market? Well, honestly, it's about convenience. I like it because I can have it delivered to my door, and our delivery day is on the weekends, so I can have it delivered, and then Aaron and I don't have to change our schedule around. And the cost for our local delivery and the cost for, say, Full Circle is very reasonable, so it's not like when you have other groceries delivered, they tack on service fees and stuff like that. The only time you run into that type of stuff is when you're not ordering enough. And honestly, we order produce for the entire week, so this is like a week's worth of produce for us. The reason that we have decided to add organic produce into our diet is, like I've talked about many times when I've talked about our gardening, and I've talked about on the blog, I've discussed the differences between organic and non-organic foods. Is with my health issues, I'm trying to limit a lot of the excess chemicals, the excess hormones. And I just did a blog post recently that talks about the differences between organic and non-organic food. They've done studies and shown that honestly, the nutrient difference is negligible. And I know that probably shocks a lot of people, and a lot of people are probably get upset by that, but it's the truth. Scientific studies have been done and shown that there's really not a huge difference between non-organic and organic foods in nutrients. The difference lies in the residue from synthetic chemicals on non-organic food. So although there might be a very minimal difference in nutrients, with organic food you're not going to have the risks of ingesting synthetic pesticides or synthetic fertilizers. And to me, that's a huge deal. This is why I think many people should consider doing an organic produce delivery service. Plus, the food is really tasty. Basically, the reason that doing an organic produce delivery over a CSA is there's just a lot more flexibility. They're both great options, but for us, a produce delivery just seems to work better in our schedule, and it's the price point that we can afford. Plus, with the produce box delivery services, whether it be like our local one or Full Circle, you can pick and choose and kind of decide which fruits and veggies you want to get for the week, which with a CSA you usually don't have that option. I approve both methods because I think CSAs are wonderful and I think they help the local community and support local farmers. This for us is just a better option, and it might be a better option for other families as well. We happen to live in an area that's a farming community, so we have a lot of options available to us, but if you happen to live in the city, this is probably going to be one of the only options you have, unless you don't mind driving out into the country to pick up a CSA box. It's a great backup to have when your garden isn't producing certain varieties of vegetables and fruits that you need. Another benefit of having an organic produce delivery service like Full Circle is the fact that when you go to get your produce in the grocery store, most of the time that produce is being shipped from another country. It's picked before it's completely ripe, so you're not getting all the benefits of the vitamins and nutrients. It ripens on its way to the grocery store, and you don't know how long it's been sitting around. With the organic produce delivery services, you're more aware of where your food's coming from, what kind of process is used. Because everything is organic, we know it has to be grown on an organic farm. Whereas at the grocery store, you're never 100% certain where it's coming from, how long it's been sitting, and what kind of farm it's been grown on. So thanks for hanging out with us today and learning about the differences between CSAs and organic produce deliveries. If you're interested in Classic or Full Circle, I will be leaving links down below in the description box as usual. We do videos every week on how to nurture a simpler, happier, healthier home. Don't forget to subscribe so you're always up to date on our latest videos. I'm so cheesy, I need wine and crackers. Knock it up. Knock it on.